Hey guys, it's Jordan Sparks. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about Abby Lee Miller because Abby Lee Miller recently, or not so recently, went under the knife for a facelift while she was awake. And so she shared her before and after pics, and she also went on national television on The Doctors to talk all about her experience. So that's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. If you're interested in that, make sure to give this video a great big thumbs up, and of course subscribe to my channel and tap the bell notification if you are new here. And all that being said, let's get right into this. So Abby definitely had no issue sharing all the details when it comes to her recent facelift. So Abby is 53 years old, and she actually just co-hosted Entertainment Tonight, where she was also sharing a bunch of information about her facelift as well. But essentially she went through a pretty invasive, but not as invasive as a regular facelift, and it was with this plastic surgeon called Dr. Simoni. And so his signature facelift essentially just doesn't put the patient under general anesthesia while they get a facelift, so you have to be awake while you get this procedure. And although that is not the most desirable circumstance, some people can't go under general anesthesia, and Abby is one of those people. So she definitely wanted to have a facelift, but she could not go under general anesthesia, so if she wanted a facelift, she had to be awake while they did it, and so that's why she found Dr. Simoni. So on Friday, she shared with ET, and then she went on The Doctors as well. And this is what Abby had to say about her facelift. Well, it was not about what I wanted. I guess it was what I needed. She tells ET's Kelty Knight. I never thought about having a facelift before. You live in Pittsburgh, you go to work every day. This never entered the picture, but after what I've been through and the number of surgeries and the hours in surgeries, it was all internal. I went through all that pain and all that rehab and nobody could see anything. So I wanted to do something that made me feel better, that made me look better, and something that I was like, wow, I had surgery, but look at me now. So I think that's kind of ironic because Abby was constantly making fun of all of the mothers on Dance Moms for getting their plastic surgery and their nips and tucks and fillers and all of that jazz, but she went way more extreme than any of they did. Now, I personally have nothing against cosmetic and plastic surgeries, but I just wanted to point out that we can always count on Abby Lee Miller to be a hypocrite. So her doctor said, well, a lot of people are scared of a traditional facelift. One, they don't want to look done. They're scared of that pulled look that you can just see from miles away that this person has had a facelift done. Also, people don't want to go under anesthesia for 78 hours, and especially for Abby, which was important because most of her doctors said, we don't want you to go under major anesthesia unless you have to, which would be if she needed like a critical life or death surgery, not a facelift. So the Simoni facelift is different because, first of all, the patient is awake. Obviously, we make sure the patients are comfortable. We make sure we give you enough stuff that you're relaxed during the procedure, he continues. And then we kind of get them a little bit sitting up so that way I can see the face in a natural state. So when I lift it, I don't have to guess. This becomes a natural facelift. So I don't have to just pull in directions that I'm not sure of. I can see what I'm doing. Patients awake, patients talk to me, and they're comfortable, and we finish it in 2 hours. Yikes. That honestly sounds so invasive. I'm one of those people that I'm squirming in my seat the entire time I'm even at the dentist getting really easy, simple maintenance dental work done. I couldn't imagine having somebody chop apart at my face for 2 hours while I give them direction and stay awake. That is just gruesome to me. I can't imagine. So this is how Abby described her experience. I was talking to him as he was cutting my face open. It's horrific. I didn't know all of this, but you go in, it's beautiful. This office, this facility is fabulous. You go in, you feel really comfortable. They numb you up a little bit. Next thing you know, you're finished. And then I saw some video of the actual technique and the cutting and the sucking the stuff out. And then I was absolutely horrified and freaked out. I didn't feel it. Had I known what he was doing, I would not have talked to him. You know, like somebody's driving the car in a snow blizzard, you just don't chit-chat. Miller said she does remember everything about the procedure. Oh God, yikes, that is literally so scary. Again, I'm the kind of person that I would have done some very thorough research before any kind of surgery, so I probably would have scoured the internet for a million different videos of this being done. Probably would have been too grossed out and then never would have had the procedure done. But I can definitely back what Abby was saying. It's one of those things that if you know what's going on, you're probably not going to want to just chit-chat, and it would seem really gross to be chit-chatting if you knew what was going on. Now, all that being said, Abby says, I think what got to me the most was the sound, because you can hear it internally in your ears, and I have nice little pretty ears that I think my dad glued back with band-aids as I was growing up so they wouldn't stick out. Anyway, I could hear that crunching and the whatever knife, I don't know, whatever you suck the stuff out with, yes, I could hear it internally in my head. That's it. Oh, gross. That's disgusting. And also, again, Abby pointing out how wonderful her ears are and that they were glued back on her head while she literally degrades children on national television and says that they should get their ears pinned back to like a 14-year-old girl. Just wanted to throw that back out there because that was one of the most highly inappropriate moments of all of Dance Moms, in my opinion, and something that should have never been said and something that definitely should have never been aired on national television. So Abby says she couldn't be happier with the results, explaining that she used to airbrush out her wrinkles and was also self-conscious about her neck. That definitely explains why after Abby got out of prison, why every single Facebook and Instagram photo, anything you could find on social media was so highly face-tuned that it didn't even look like her anymore. So Abby says, when I look into the mirror and I'm doing my own makeup, it's like, oh, okay, she says about her confidence after the facelift, you're working on a better surface. My neck was like hanging and everyone has that double chin and it's awful and now I don't really have to, do I? So that is all that Abby had to say about her facelift experience. What you're looking at directly in front of you right now is the before and after pictures of what the facelift looked like. And yeah, that is all that Abby had to say about her facelift, and that is it for this video. Let me know what you guys thought of Abby's facelift down in the comments below. If you liked this video, of course, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to tap that beautiful red delicious subscribe button, and of course hit the bell notification so that you never miss another upload. And yeah, I will catch you guys all in the next video, but before we go, as always, make sure to be weird, be wild, and stay sparkly. Bye guys.